This is a how-to video for how to format your Google Doc in MLA standard format. I chose to show you a video. That way, if you need to come back and look at it again, it's still here. When you first open your Google Doc, it is not formatted in MLA guidelines. So there are several changes that you need to make to your document before you even start typing. If you've already started typing, then you need to highlight everything on your Google Doc and make the same changes so that it's standard format as well. The first thing we need to change is our font type. Arial is the default font for Google Doc, but we want to go ahead and change it to Times New Roman. I use it frequently, so mine's on the top of the list. If yours doesn't show up under recent, you'll have to scroll down to the T's and find Times New Roman. Next is we need to change the font size from 11 to 12. Then we need to double space our page, our text. So you find this button here, that's when you hover over it, it says line spacing. It's got the 3 lines and the arrows up and down to show that it's spacing vertically. So you click on this and you change it to double. And then you need to add in your header, and you do that by going to Insert, and then go down to Page Number, and you select the first option here. This is going to automatically put your page number on each page. If you typed in a 1 on here, then 1 would show up on every single page. So you have to insert your page number that way. Then you can click or arrow before your page number and type in your last name. Not my last name, your last name. And then put a space between it and the page number. Now, our font size has changed because we are no longer on our page, we're in the header. So you'll need to highlight your name and your page number, come up here and change it to Times New Roman size 12 again. Don't forget to do that, otherwise your paper's gonna look goofy. You can click back down here again, and the first part of your essay is going to be your MLA heading. So you're gonna type in your first and last name. Underneath that, you're gonna type in my name. Underneath that, you're gonna type the class name, followed by the hour. Underneath that, you're going to type in today's date. And it has to be formatted like this. It has to go day, comma, month, and then year. Then you hit enter one more time, and you're going to put your title here. You're going to center it. Don't tab it over, otherwise it's not going to be in the center and it's going to be wrong. Hit the center align button right here, and then put your title. You're going to have to create your own title. Don't just write the word title. Then you're going to enter down one more time, and you're going to left align. Since it's the start of a paragraph, you're going to tab it over, and then you're going to put your attention grabber here. One thing I want to note, make sure that your margins are at 1. It should be on in between this one and this one here, and then in between 6 and 7 here. Make sure we only have 1-inch margins. Ask me for help if your margins look weird. Also, sometimes it will somehow change to add space before paragraph. It looks like this. If it looks like you've got extra space between your double spacing or something looks weird, come up here to line spacing again and hit remove space before paragraph, and that should fix your spacing. If you have any other questions, ask. Make sure you're not underlining, bolding, or changing font size or type. For your title, it has to look the exact same. You also only put 1 enter between the title and the body of your paragraph and your date and your title. There's no extra spaces there. Let me know if you have any questions.